Hello. Okay, it's saying I've dropped 59% of my frames. Never mind, it's lowering. Rapidly lowering. Okay, now where's my phone? I'm gonna casually not prop it up against my mic, because last time that just went extremely downhill. Where is my... Here it is. Phone charger. I look like Spider-Man from you know, I what's it called? I don't even know. My mind just went blank. I forgot what it's talking about. It does say I'm live, right? Martha is dead. It does say I'm live, right? Okay, well, that could have gone horribly wrong. So, I guess... Oh, I need my phone too. I literally got my phone out and my charger, and then just completely forgot what I was doing. There you go. Now, horror games are much better played in the dark. So, give me one moment. Okay, with no lights on, can you see me well? You can actually see me quite well, actually. Well, no, I blend in too much. Yeah. I think I do need to leave a light on. I ain't got a lamp or anything. Oh, wait. I forgot something very important. Give me like 10 seconds. Oh, this is a pain to do with gloves on. I had to get my ribbon on. Now, we gaming. My monitor is this way, or I have like 3 TVs, and I'm using the game on this one, and I'm looking at myself in this one. Ignore my messy room. I just cleaned up quite a bit. How do I look? By the way, I can't look at myself. Yeah. Alright. Oh wait, I kinda sorta should put this on. And now my phone charger is Alright. Warning, this is a game for mature audiences only. To barely visible would be like that. Or no, I think that is most perfect. Then again, I don't think you can see it on camera. Not on camera, but on your phone. The story of Martha is dead, and its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress some players. The game is recommended for an adult audience. We are skipping this. Stuff we already knew. Why did it just do a suicide hotline thing?
Ciao, I'm Julia Kay. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that... I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A foggy's coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers.
What? No, but no, stop. Why did it do that? Why did the game crash? Okay. Attempt number 2. Because for some reason it crashed. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hot in this suit, but it makes me happy.
Ciao. I'm Julia. Julia Kay. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that... I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the
That is
lady I've
so
decided,
creepy.
Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The
I
poor
should
dear.
get my nephew
She's still
something that
scared
looks
to
like
get out
that.
alive. Soon I'll
He's
be a
into
young
creepy
woman,
stuff.
and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
Thank you for the suit rocks. I wonder how long ago you said that.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
What? Geometry. What the heck? Why does the game keep crashing? Is it something to do with my settings? What's streamer mode? We'll keep it, whatever it is. I don't want to sit through all of this conversation again. What's it? What are these? I don't know what this is. Vegetation. It's probably not that big of a deal. Okay, we'll apply this and see if that changes anything. I just need to save every 10 minutes. Let's see, I've been live streaming for 16 minutes. The game is not recommended for players who may find depictions of mature scenes containing blood, dismemberment. Oh, yeah. Disfigurement of human bodies and self-harm disturbing. If you or someone you know is struggling, information and crisis resources are available at this website. Oh, come on, don't make me sit through all of this again. Is there a skip button? Well, that ain't creepy at all.
Ciao.
I love how I can just
I'm
freeze the
Julia.
game.
Julia K. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now.
Okay, we are saving. First chance
I
we
must
get.
tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I
It's
promise.
like sitting at church, you're not allowed to speak.
You always get your own way.
And you're just not even listening.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale.
Nah, I don't
Every
think
night I
so.
would ask her to tell me about it.
She don't need to
Even though
talk about it
scared me.
again.
Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
Okay, we haven't gotten this far, have we? Yeah, we have.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the not love was awaiting her. In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
And she likes this book.
So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
Okay.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey.
Am I the child or am I the...
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Oh, it auto saves. Love it. Okay.
Reel off the film. Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film. Put the new film in. Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Oh.
What? Is that a person? I must help them. I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Don't worry, Martha, we're coming to save you.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible. It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips.
Why? Why does it keep crashing? I'm gonna Google this. The error occurs if you set the proper sound output format above 119 kHz. What? I don't know what that means.
Tell me your tale, tell me you're here. Maybe I'm real, maybe not. Don't forget my name this time. Tell me your tale, tell me you're here. Maybe I'm real, maybe not. Don't forget my name this
Okay, all I'm saying is update. Drivers. Not entirely sure how to do that, but I'm pretty sure all my stuff is updated. I don't know. No. Don't do this to me. Why? The universe hates me. I just closed my phone chat. Be gone. It's gonna make me re-swim towards her, isn't it?
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came
Oh
home,
my
I
goodness.
quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories did not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them
Okay,
take
well, this is
pictures
blank.
at
I'm
set
gonna
intervals.
see if I can figure
I was
it out.
trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Oh, you're gonna make me do all of this again.
Reel off the film. Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film. Put the new film in. Close the camera. Load the film.
Just gonna mute while I listen to this video.
Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is. What? Is that a person? I must help them. I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible. I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible. It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric! Run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. "Martha, are you okay?" she asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha, forever.
Bro, that just... Let's get
Praying
up.
is pointless. It's just a way of soothing your conscience by trying to ease the pain. But I don't want the pain to ease. What would I be left with then?
Eric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Okay, let me save. Yeah, overwrite. Bro, this game gave me chills the moment I realized that. Oh, what are you? That gave me chills when I realized just how deep this went.
What the hell? For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
I mean, she has a cross on her. I wonder if all coffins have crosses on them. You're gonna spill your drink.
Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
What candles? The candles are already lit.
July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia. July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur.
Oh my goodness, that just creeped me out.
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me. There's no reason to use the phone right now. I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
Se io ci penso e ci ripenso sempre a te. Chissà questo risetto e finirà.
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
Tutto questo
Wait, what do they look like? I'm trying to crouch as if it was Minecraft. What? Oh, okay. Those are the candles she meant.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a jump scare the moment I unlocked. I lit the last candle. Wow, what happens when she gets angry?
Someone coming to get these damn flowers.
When Mummy asks for something, there's no escaping it.
You don't look like an angry woman.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. E c'è stata la pioggia. La mia barba è bionda. Parla Londra. Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
I don't know what that just meant. What did you want me to do with these flowers? I am so confused right now. Dad, wake up. Mom told me to give you these. Okay. What the heck am I doing with these? Oh.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf, and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
What?
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is
Look at
all
him.
my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
So, they
Mother
think...
didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Oh. What? Okay.
Martha has lost her soul. 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 Martha has lost her soul.
So I'm confused. Did the parents think that Martha killed Julia? Or Julia?
Martha
Whatever,
has
however you
lost
pronounce it. Is something chasing me? I did the same thing, didn't I? What the heck? I like this.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream.
Let me save real quick. Oh. Sure.
That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality. This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint.
Martha and I.
It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Are we not going to look at the mirror? This is what it's like to look down as a woman. I'm sorry.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
But it's locked.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Yes, it is beautiful. Oh, she sat down in the mirror.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe. Can I be Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it. I could wear Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
I mean, you guys both had terrible taste in clothing, in my opinion. I can't wear the green jacket. That's the only good one.
I'm already dressed.
I have no reflection, do I? Wait a sec. Oh, that's what it is.
It's July 18th. Everything I need is always in my bag. The key to my trinket box. This is not the right key. I must get her key if I want to know what's inside her trinket box.
And this is your key? There are no bags in here. There's nothing in here. Nothing to interact with. Except the box.
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now. July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Oh, that's it.
Yes, Huey, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast. Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
So her sister is deaf? I'll call him out. What the heck? That ain't creepy at all. So we need to get her camera.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Yes, I know. I found that out.
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
But I thought that was your room.
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
But that's your room. Did people used to have 2 rooms in the old days, in the 1977s?
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera? Are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right, but let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
I can't read the newspaper. There it goes.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
I really don't care.
For Julia, to take more and more photos, Dad. I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here. There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh. Then what was the point of... What? RF equals height. Ah. And then CUNY. Oh my goodness. Okay. No. How do I... Yeah, I know nothing about cameras. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay then. Now where is this crow that you wanted me to take a picture of? Take a photo in the garden. Did I not do that already? Is this not... I'm not gonna walk all this way for nothing, right? Surely this is a garden. What?
I came here to fish when I was little. I went with that ever so kind man who worked for my father. Who knows where he is now? Maybe he joined the war too.
I'm not like getting severely deviated, am I? I am. Does this circle back?
I always wanted to swim here when I was with Nanny, even when it was cold.
You wanted to swim in a river the size of a footprint? That's a little weird, not gonna lie. How small were you? I get around the house. Why do I walk so slow? Why do you run so slow? What is wrong with you? Is this where you wanted me to take a picture? Can I kill it? Q. You're about to take a photo where an important feature of the story hasn't been correctly framed. So it's out of focus. Okay.
Excellent. I've taken the picture, now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it. Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget. We are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
This is a little suspicious.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
I can't see anything. Oh! Okay.
The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy built them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that. These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls.
Where am I going? This is the basement, right? What? In the cellar. I'm not being like ridiculously dumb, am I?
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here? These could be of use to me.
No, really. I like a horror game with its scissors.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good?
What the heck?
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to.
You or Julia? What does omitted mean? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I get it. Okay, well this is easy. It's followed by a wash. Okay. Don't know what that means, but okay.
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame. There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
Porgy Bonsi. On the day of St. Alexis, the battle rages in the city tormented by Anglo-American bombing. Our Lady of Carmel, a company of the Falchium Regiment, counterattacked yesterday, forcing the French to retreat to Piazza del Mercato. The situation is currently under control.
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
Really? You couldn't say the last part? I mean, it's a game. I don't see why you
Old
can't go that
photographs
far.
that father took of this house.
Wait, what does it want me to do? Oh, right. There was the tripod in the basement.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
But there were footsteps. Was that a bug? Is there not supposed to be footsteps? Just make sure I am developed the fellow again.
It's always a thrill to develop a photo.
Not right
I
now.
can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly, or they'll think I'm crazy. Yes, this is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone. I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened, but suddenly a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory. Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up. I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques. July 18th. Everything has changed. I feel like a different person. The best part of me left with Martha. My enthusiasm, my desire to live, and the will to joke around. I find myself alone, left to my own devices, confused with no desire or expectations. I was handling the cameras at the lake and there was a floating body on the water. I don't remember what I was doing before. Yet another memory lapse. That lifeless body was Martha's, my sister. Mummy ran up to me and hugged me, thinking I was Martha, and that I, Julia, was dead. I didn't correct her mistake, and now it's too late. If they find out I've been fooling everyone, I don't even want to think about it. I feel terribly guilty pretending to be Martha, pretending to be deaf. I took the photo for Martha's frame. I know it's too late now, and I felt incredible pain placing the picture. I said goodbye to her forever in that moment. I realized she was gone, and there was no going back. I must do one thing for Martha. I must find out what happened. The partisans couldn't have killed her. That's just ridiculous. Lapo is my friend, and he is one of them. He loved us so much. We know all of them, so it's just impossible. It's dark and I can't turn on the lights. It's dangerous. I'll need a flash for the camera. I can look for it amongst Daddy's things in the room below his bedroom. I don't have the courage to use the phone. Not right now.
Oh, that's... Maybe I do go down here. That ain't creepy at all.
With this lens, I can shoot very close up. Orange filter. When there is fog, it improves the image by giving it some contrast. Blue filter. Ideal for indoor photos. A lens and a roll of infrared film. They can photograph what the naked eye cannot see. A tripod is necessary to take photos with long exposures. I have found what I need to take infrared photos.
Wait, I genuinely cannot see. Oh, okay. What? Uh-huh. No, I'm not gonna lie. This has not been scary at all. Sure, it's had a few moments here and there. But at the time it's like I'm just going along with the flow. Where is this it?
Here's the camera flash.
Finally.
Now I can photograph Martha even in the dark.
What is that?
Daddy's stuff. War maps. I've heard everything will play out on this new defensive line.
Oh, where's the key? I'll go.
I don't have the courage to use the phone. Not right now.
Oh, this is a different phone, okay. Oh, I don't care about that. What? Yeah, I agree it's too dark. Isn't there supposed to be... I have the flash on. What do you mean? Oh, I need to add exposure. Is that too dark? You can see her so clearly. Alright, it's already bad enough. I don't want to be doing this. Okay, I think I get it. So now that I got everything here, no. Why is she being so complicated? What do you mean? Is there a light switch in here that I don't know about? You know what, we got the keys, let's leave. This really... What? Oh, okay.
It's dangerous using a gas lamp indoors. I could set something on fire. I should put the lamp down before entering the house.
Okay, where am I going? There's the lake where she died. Is that it? Because if so, I want to go north. Oh. You literally want to just go on a journey at night. Okay. I mean, you're dead after all. It doesn't matter to me. Your funeral.
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step. I feel it brushing up against me like a cold wind. I hurt Martha. The closer I get to the lake, the more certain I am of this. How could it not be? I killed her to steal the love that everyone felt for her but didn't feel for me. How could I have done such a thing?
I still can't take a photo in dark.
Oh no! Damn lamp! Luckily I still have my lighter with me.
Well, let's follow it.
The cameras are somewhere around here. shred of fabric here in the woods. How strange. Let's take a photo of 2 cameras left.
Oh, sure. Let's just take a photo over here. What? Okay.
How could it have ended up here? It looks familiar.
Well, question is, are we in a hurry to get home? I don't think so.
One more camera to collect. That's it. I've got them all. These films are going to help me understand what happened. Now I should rush home to develop them. It is so hard to see. Yet another nightmare. She entered my dreams once more. Maybe she wants to talk to me. What am I saying? Fairy tales coming true. Yet I feel... No, these are the thoughts of a crazy person, and I'm not crazy.
Are you...
Oh, damn it, what's all this blood? I'm not due yet, and there's a lot more than usual. What's happening to me? Am I going to be joining Martha sooner than I thought? I have to wash up and do what needs to be done. If I'm sick, I have little time. The truth awaits me. It must be hidden within those rolls. What am I thinking? I would stain my clothes with blood. What am I thinking? I would stain my clothes with blood.
My shoulder is killing me. I think I need to call it a night after 2 hours of playing. But I don't know. I feel like I need to hang in there. Oh, this is the bathroom. Oh. Okay.
That's better. But I still don't understand all of that blood. That's never happened to me before. But I'm not going to tell my doctor. Otherwise he'll make me stay in bed and rest.
So what? Can I just put on clothes now like it never happened?
It's very rude, but I could pick up the phone and listen to their conversation.
Why do you care?
How are you doing today, Rennie?
I'm worried, Father. Very worried. We found more partisan tracks in the woods, right next to the house. That Lapo, I suspect he may be involved in the death of...
No, please don't say that. It's not possible. I know the boy and I don't...
Father, anything is possible in these dark times. Anything. That boy didn't even come to say goodbye to Julia. Didn't they love each other dearly?
He must be terribly scared, and Julia always used to say that.
Yeah, sure, she used to say they were just friends, but you know too, right? Friends are not supposed to do such things, Father. Or are they? But anyway, you're defending them both. You, my husband, and even the nanny who, deep down, is a good woman.
The nanny? I believe the nanny is the one who hurt Julia. With her evil passion for those cards, they are cursed things. I hope you made them disappear.
Of course. I keep them safe in my room. Anyway, you must forgive me, Father. I have to go. They've come to pick me up. Have a good day.
You too.
Lapo's involved in Martha's death. My mother is losing her mind again. How could anyone even imagine such nonsense? And Don Attilio, he is a great friend, but what a wicked view. Those cards are just a game, but most importantly, they're mine. Why on earth did they take them from me? There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting.
It is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes and walk the streets of San Cassiano All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cellars, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows. I shall repeat for clarity. New ordinance for the safety of citizens. From this moment on, it is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes and walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cellars, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows.
General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior. German command of S. Vincenzo Attori. Telephone number 1185.
Isn't that like a lens thing?
25 ISO film. When the sun is high in the sky, it's perfect.
Right.
Dear Mother, this is hard, but I have something to tell you. I found out that Julia is pregnant. Go to the lake tomorrow morning at 7 and watch her as she bathes. You'll see that her tummy is growing. Martha. What? I'm not pregnant. Why is everything becoming even more confusing? I'm searching for an explanation, but instead I'm left with more questions.
Dear mother, watch her bathe.
Here are my cards. Nanny and I always used to play with them. She would predict my future and I pretended to predict hers. The future was always good for everyone. Maybe when she read them, she saw my true future, which she hid from me. Or more likely, these cards are actually just a stupid game to reassure and deceive oneself with. But deceiving oneself is sometimes necessary. How can we live happily otherwise? Romola, 15th of July 1944. Dear Mrs. Irene, I'm writing to let you know that all is well here at the villa. Thank you for being so considerate and caring. I apologize for the simplicity of the housing you were forced to live in. I also locked the room where the little one used to stay as requested. I've left you the key. It is the one with the pink keyring. Try to stay safe. Best regards, Nanny. Why on earth did Mummy have that door locked? It was my room. What is she trying to hide? Pervertin again. I feel like these pills do nothing other than agitate her. This is Mummy's jewellery. She wears them every day, even though Daddy says it's impractical and dangerous to show signs of wealth these days. As usual, she doesn't want to listen to reason and ends up arguing with Daddy until he goes to play war, as she says.
What is my fortune? The world I'm meant to conquer. The lovers. I will win the love of my life. And
The end of a relationship. It's very clear, but my plans will be successful. I only need to know what these plans are.
I don't think I want that fortune. I think this is more her fortune than mine. I thought it'd be fun if it was like pure random.
The end of a relationship. It's very clear, but my plans will be successful. I only need to know what these plans are.
What's the magician?
The end of a relationship. It's very clear, but my plans will be successful. I only need to know what these plans are.
Okay. And if I click on it again?
Only one divination per day.
Okay, well, I think that's set up to be that way.
The Superior Commander of the German Federal Armed Forces announces 1. Whoever is in possession of weapons or explosives not reported to the German headquarters will be shot. 2. Whoever harbors bandits and/or protects them and provides them with clothing and/or weapons will be shot. 3. Whoever is aware of the existence of any rebel groups or even lone rebels without reporting them will be shot.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But I do know one thing I want to do.
With this lens, everything gets bigger. Red filter for super high contrast photos. This lens increases the framed area. It allows me to fit more into the image.
The Hanged Man. Hold up. Never mind. Do I want to do this first? What do I want to do? Okay, we'll do it.
I have to be careful and keep the volume down as I listen. I must go unnoticed. I am meant to be deaf after all.
Ready? Julia? You ready?
Sure, Daddy. I'm good to start.
I've already started recording.
No, my voice will sound awful.
No way, come on. Didn't you want to study singing anyway?
No, I was young and stupid when I said that.
Okay. Ready?
Go. Oh, how nice. It's the rehearsal for last week's concert. I never heard the recording. But I was right, my voice is awful. Cannot be called singing. Anyway, it's time I develop these film roles. I can't wait any longer. I wish I could just stop time. These images could change everything. I cannot bear the fact that I may have hurt Martha. I would rather die. Damn my head and these memory lapses. It's such a pain not remembering. It's like getting lost inside yourself.
I could have skipped that, I just realized that. Okay then.
Here I was running toward the pier, just as I remember.
Oh, oops. I forgot how to play and then I just nearly clicked.
Yes, I've undressed
And
and,
I
I'm
clicked the
about to
mouse.
dive in. This matches my memory.
I nearly clicked the wrong button basically.
I'm carrying Martha to shore. I'm trying to save her. My memories, although fuzzy, do match reality. I feel a little better. Now I can find out who really hurt Martha. Maybe I should meet with the White Lady. She might be able to tell me something. Is this crazy talk? Yes, definitely. But what's normal about any of this? Maybe you have to be a little crazy to get anything done.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Absolutely nothing. It does not matter at all. Stop. Alright. And lastly, okay. What the heck? Do I want to develop this picture?
What is this? A joke? Maybe someone wrote on the film? Also, what does that even mean? Light, like divine light? Something to do with religion, maybe?
What does that say? He who flees? Bleed? I can't read cursive. I don't know what it says and I'm not finding anything on the internet. Oh well. I think it says flee. So that could be an L. Or an I. Or a B. Or a Q? Clean? I doubt it says that. I I think it's time I call it quits. What was my objective? The white lady. You want me to go to the lake? Yeah, this one. This is hard, but I have something to tell you. I have found out that Julia is pregnant. Go to the lake tomorrow morning at 7 and watch her as she bathes. You'll see that her tummy is growing. Alright, well I guess I'm here. I might as well take a picture of her.
Done. It would be nice to have you always by my side, even if it's just a picture.
So after that horrible dream, she wants to go back to the lake. Because she totally ain't trying to die or anything. That is a cow. And I forgot how to get back to the lake. You gotta go north, right? An entire village over there. Gotta go east. Hold up. There. Yeah, okay.
This is the center of our farm, but since we moved here, it hasn't worked like it used to. Security matters, Daddy says. What is this place? This never used to be here. Another entrance, maybe?
That's weird. This is up. On the northern parts. So yeah, I need to continue this path and take a left. There we go.
Los, schnappen wir uns diese... Los! Hey, hey, hey! Los geht's! Hier lang! Hier drüben! Oh, hey! Vorwärts! Hier! Sie sind da lang! Verdammt! Los, laufen!
What is going on here? What are the soldiers doing? It's dangerous, I know, but I want to follow them and see what's happening.
Verdammt!
I don't think I can go this way. Okay, I need to go to the left and to the right.
Oh God, please no. Lapo, my dear friend. What have they done to you? Your handkerchief was the symbol of what you believed in. At least that is left of you. Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone and I cannot reconcile myself.
Du hast ein Mädchen erschossen, du Idiot. Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße. Was machen wir jetzt?
Sieh mal, was sie um ihren Hals hat. Sie ist eine von ihnen. Es musste getan werden.
Sie ist die Tochter von General Erich K., du verdammter Trottel. Sie war die Freundin von diesem armen Kerl. Oh, verdammt, jetzt sind wir wirklich am Arsch.
Scheiße. Lass uns abhauen. Aber sie lebt noch.
Sie liegt im Sterben. Siehst du, wo du sie getroffen hast? Sie ist bestimmt schon tot. Wir müssen jetzt abhauen, sonst sind wir auch bald tot.
I'm dying, I thought. But strangely enough, I wasn't afraid. In fact, I was almost relieved. When I returned, I found myself once again in the midst of a bad dream.
Oh.
One whose meaning I did not understand at the time.
Wait, what?
I give you back your words. I give you back your words.
Do you beat the game?
I give you back your words. I give you back your words. I give you back your words.
Oh. This is just a guessing game.
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second. On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence, since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded. But they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime. What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening manner. I guessed it was Martha sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death, so I asked how their choice was reached. We drew lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly. They had trusted in fate. Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed the wrong girl to follow me. In that case, my work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time, that blasted medallion had the same name engraved on both sides. Martha's. So, my first assumption was correct. They were too damn smart, and had fooled both fate and me. One thing is for sure. I'll put things back where they belong. I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
Damn, this hurts so bad. I can hardly breathe.
Okay. We're going on to hour 3, aren't we? It's 5:30 a.m. What do? I'm just sitting here, honestly. I feel like I need to be talking more, but I kinda wanna keep playing, I kinda don't.
The ceremony is today, so I need a suitable dress. No, my bag is not here. My diary. Lapo's letter.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, Doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right. The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods. Otherwise...
Otherwise, she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this. It's too much. So much death and suffering. Nothing more.
Don't worry, Eric. She's young, so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, Doctor, for everything. Do you mind coming with me to pick my wife up from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
You know, with all of these preparations for the funeral, Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on. She is a woman who has suffered so much. Maybe
lives in La Romola, and once again General K's family has come under fire. Now it is the life of her sister, Martha, that is in danger. The blow from the gunshot in her back could have killed her. It is only by the grace of God that the girl is alive. The anti-fascist political motive appears to be the only reason behind the cowardly act. The New Zealand troops are advancing slowly. After the Battle of Portiponsi on the 18th, they are still far from the Tavernelli Val di Pisa. The German resistance on the Tuscan hills has been exhausting.
General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior. German command of S. Vincenzo Arturi. Telephone number 1185.
Wait. Okay, never mind.
What if the bag is here somewhere? Nets for catching butterflies, poor creatures. I had so much fun with them.
So I can't go through here because I'm not dressed yet?
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Mind if I go in here?
There's my bag. Thank God. Let's hope Lapo's letter is in there. There is darkness that brings uncertainty, but there will be a guide. Something that can teach me something.
Okay, I do not think that this is random.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister, just me and her alone, before people arrive for the funeral and then take her away.
I'm confused, is that not this way? Yeah, what did this say?
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934. He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation.
Oh, now I can go through, huh?
I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
Hello? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh my god. Julia. My little sparrow. How wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
I told Nanny everything that had happened. She was sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows, maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead, poor Nanny.
Was the nanny the woman we saw at the beginning reading with
Bye,
the
Nanny.
child?
I love you.
Goodbye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be careful, my little sparrow.
Well, was it 6937?
Only one divination per day. Dear Julia, are you surprised?
6934.
You've called this number. Damn, Lapo must be dead then. Rest in peace, fair comrade.
Yes, Lapo is dead. I am
No, don't talk. We don't need to know who you are. By calling this number, it means Lapo wanted you to complete his work. A telephone cable near the house of German General Erich K. has to be cut. One goes to the house, but there's another cable we suspect is connected to a secret base. That is the one that has to be cut. If you see any German vehicles around, let us know immediately. We won't use this number anymore. It's dangerous. Use a telegraph. That will be safer. I hope you know how to use them. Otherwise you'll have to come up with something. This is important. Frequency X. Before the message, telegraph "Town on fire" to identify yourself. Long live the homeland. Long live the liberation.
Should I sabotage the cable and become a spy? I don't know. My father is German. It would be like betraying him even though he himself hates this war. But what happened to Lapo and those guys? If I can save someone's life, maybe I should try. Or maybe I can talk to Daddy about it. He may be able to advise me on what to do. I don't even know the first thing about all this. What were you thinking, Lapo? I decided to tell my father everything. I loved him very much, so I couldn't do such a thing in secret. I didn't understand anything about these things. I would have acted without knowing what I was doing. Daddy told me to agree to their requests and report everything back to him. He implored me not to get myself into any trouble, like all fathers do. cut the cable, I will need sharp scissors. Tailor scissors should be fine.
We have those. Thing is, I don't know what to do. I really don't feel like playing. So now Daddy knows that we're alive. I don't know, I really don't feel like playing anymore. After 3 hours, I am not exhausted. I need a break at the bare minimum. My shoulder is killing me for some reason. Alright. It's been fun. Yeah, I really like it. Storyline's okay. It's not as jump scary as I was hoping for. Not as fun either. In fact, it's really boring. But I don't know. I spent $40 on this. Figured I'd try it out. Also was excited to wear this outfit. I'm like a superhero. My mom keeps calling me the Dread Pirate Roberts. But I guess that's it for today. See ya.